Welcome to Capital Investments, your go-to channel for insightful knowledge and surprising facts. We are here to shed light on various industries, offering you enlightening information that's as engaging as it is valuable. Today we're setting our sights on the education industry, a sector as fascinating as it is vital. So get ready for a captivating journey as we uncover 10 surprising facts about this industry. Starting off, did you know that the global education market is worth a staggering $6 trillion? Now, that's a hefty sum, isn't it? This massive market value is no accident. It's a direct result of a variety of factors, each playing a crucial role in shaping the commercial aspect of the education industry. Firstly, there's the sheer number of students worldwide, with over 1 billion students globally. It's not hard to see why the industry is so valuable. Then there's the diverse range of products and services offered, from textbooks and online courses to educational software and tutoring services. Moreover, the constant demand for better, more effective teaching methods and resources fuels innovation and growth in the industry. Lastly, the increasing recognition of education as a fundamental human right has led to significant investments in this sector by governments and private entities alike. That's a lot of zeros for an industry that's all about nurturing minds, isn't it? Moving on, the digital revolution in education is picking up pace faster than you might think. Imagine the power of learning at your fingertips anytime, any place. That's the world we're stepping into. E-learning platforms are sprouting like mushrooms after the rain, offering a plethora of courses from basic algebra to quantum physics. They're not just for students, but for anyone with a thirst for knowledge. And then we have digital classrooms. With the advent of virtual reality and augmented reality, we're not just talking about video calls with teachers. We're talking about immersive, interactive learning experiences that can transport students to ancient Rome or the depths of the ocean. This digital shift is reshaping the traditional education system. It's breaking down barriers, making education more accessible, and tailoring learning to individual needs. It's a brave new world of education we're witnessing, where the boundaries of learning are only limited by our imagination. The classroom of the future might just be in your living room. Next up, teacher shortages are a global problem that's more serious than it seems. Across the globe, from bustling cities to the most remote corners, classrooms are left without educators. But why is this happening? The reasons are multifold. From low salaries and high stress levels to lack of respect and support for the profession, many are deterred from stepping into the world of teaching. This shortage isn't only about numbers, it's about the quality of education. Few teachers mean larger class sizes, less individual attention for students, and ultimately a potential decline in educational outcomes. It's a domino effect that can have far-reaching implications. In many places, teaching is seen as a noble profession, but the reality is often less glamorous. Long hours, overwhelming workloads, and the emotional toll can be daunting. This is a wake-up call to governments, policymakers, and society at large. We need to value our teachers more, for they shape the future of our world. Clearly, teaching is not for the faint-hearted. Here's something to ponder on. Education costs are skyrocketing. We're seeing this trend across the board, from primary to tertiary levels. In the past decade alone, the cost of education has risen by an astounding 70%. That's right, 70%. And this isn't just a reflection of inflation. It's a stark sign of the times. Primary school education, once considered universally affordable, is now becoming a significant expense for many families. High school and tertiary education costs are even more daunting, often requiring student loans that can take decades to pay off. The repercussions are far-reaching. Students are graduating with a mountain of debt, and the pressure to start earning immediately often overshadows the joy of learning and the pursuit of passion. The rising costs are also creating a barrier for many talented individuals who simply can't afford to get the education they desire. Education is indeed a priceless investment, but the question remains, at what cost? Now let's turn our attention to early education. It's more influential than you might imagine. Early education, referring to the crucial learning period from birth to 8 years old, plays an indispensable role in shaping a child's cognitive and social development. Imagine a child's mind as a sponge ready to absorb knowledge. Early education saturates this sponge with a wealth of understanding, curiosity, and skills. It lays the foundation for lifelong learning, enabling children to grasp complex concepts more easily as they grow older. The social benefits are equally significant. Early education fosters essential social skills, empathy, and resilience. It provides the opportunity for children to interact with their peers, allowing them to gain an understanding of the world around them. Moreover, research suggests that children who receive quality early education are more likely to succeed academically, professionally, and personally. Start early. That's the power of early education. Fact 6. Technology is not just transforming education, it's revolutionizing it. The digital age has brought forth a wave of technological advancements that have reshaped the educational landscape. From smart boards in classrooms to virtual reality field trips, technology has made learning interactive and engaging like never before. But it's not just about flashy gadgets. Digital platforms have opened up a world of possibilities for remote learning, breaking down geographical barriers and making education accessible to all. Moreover, the rise of artificial intelligence has given birth to personalized learning with AI-driven teaching aids. Lessons can be tailored to individual students, maximizing their potential and ensuring no one gets left behind. In essence, technology is not merely an accessory to education. It has become a fundamental element, an essential tool that is reshaping how we teach, learn, and engage with knowledge, education, and technology. A match made in the digital era. Fact 7. The COVID-19 pandemic has reshaped the landscape of education. In an unprecedented shift, schools worldwide closed their doors and turned to online platforms, ensuring that the rhythm of learning continued, albeit to a different beat. This digital transition wasn't without its challenges, of course. From connectivity issues to the struggle of maintaining student engagement in a virtual environment, educators had to adapt swiftly and think creatively. But it wasn't all hurdles. This shift also highlighted the resilience and innovation within the education sector. Teachers began to explore new teaching methods, leveraging technology to create interactive and engaging learning experiences. Students, on the other hand, learned to navigate online platforms, developing valuable digital skills in the process. The pandemic, though disruptive, has shown us that education is not confined to the four walls of a classroom. It can happen anywhere, anytime, as long as there is a willingness to learn. Pandemic or not, the learning must go on. 8. Lifelong learning is more than a concept. It's a concept of necessity in our rapidly evolving world. Knowledge and skills are constantly being updated. Industries are transforming, technology is advancing, and societal norms are shifting. Quite simply, the learning doesn't stop once you've left the classroom. Lifelong learning is about keeping your intellect sharp, your mind open, and your skills relevant. It's about adapting to change, staying competitive in the job market, and driving personal growth. It fosters creativity, innovation, and resilience, equipping us to navigate life's uncertainties. On a larger scale, lifelong learning fuels societal progress. It promotes social inclusion, economic growth, and sustainable development. It empowers individuals to shape a better future for themselves and their communities. So let's embrace lifelong learning, not just as a personal commitment, but as a societal responsibility. After all, we are all students in this grand school called life. Never stop learning because life never stops teaching. Fact 9. Education has a significant impact on the economy. Education is the engine that drives economic development. It equips individuals with the necessary skills and knowledge to innovate, create, and ultimately contribute to the growth and prosperity of a nation. Investing in education is investing in the future of a country. It's a cycle that perpetuates itself as more people receive quality education. They're better positioned to contribute positively to the economy. They create businesses, spur innovation, and add value to the workforce, all of which are crucial for economic growth. And it doesn't end there. The impact of education on the economy is also reflected in social improvements. It can lead to reduced crime rates, improved health, and overall societal well-being. In essence, education is much more than just learning and acquiring qualifications. It's about creating individuals who can contribute to society and drive economic prosperity. Finally, the rise of edtech startups is transforming the education industry. In the last decade, we've witnessed an unprecedented surge in the number of startups dedicated to educational technology. These trailblazers are revolutionizing how we learn, making education more accessible, engaging, and personalized. From interactive learning platforms to AI tutors, the innovations are endless and exciting. The global edtech market, once a niche sector, is now anticipated to reach over $200 billion by 2025. This impressive growth is fueled by a combination of factors, including advancements in technology, increased investment, and a newfound emphasis on remote learning. These startups are not only reshaping traditional teaching methods, but they're also bridging the gap between education and the evolving demands of the job market. Understanding these facets is crucial as it shapes our future. Don't forget to subscribe to Capital Investments for more insights. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing.